How's it going on, Red Devil fans? Welcome to the first video on this channel. Today we have got tons of news to talk about. To give you a taste, we will be talking about the latest transfer news for players such as Onana, Rasmus Højlund and Sofian Amrabat. In addition, we have got numerous updates regarding Man United exit list, and last but not least, we will also talk about some of the major events that have happened surrounding the team. So without any further ado, let's kick things off in this video. A couple of days ago, we as Manchester United fans had to say goodbye to David Degea, given the fact that he didn't accept the new deal Man United offered him and was considered a free agent, and Manchester United announced that David Degea will be leaving the club, so as a result, the player has officially departed from Manchester United. As much as I like David Degea, it's time the club and the player went their separate ways. In the last couple of months, we told you guys that player is likely to leave Manchester United since he's not going to fit in the build style Ten Hag has in mind for next season. And when Manchester United started to negotiate with Onana as the alternative, it was a matter of time for this departure to happen. Nevertheless, the player's legacy will live on despite the controversial final season he had at Manchester United, where he took points from the team because of his mistakes time and time again. What's interesting about De Gea is that the player was the only remaining member from the fantastic 2011-2012 Ferguson team. It's worth mentioning that throughout his Man United career, De Gea made 190 clean sheets for Manchester United, which is remarkable. Of course, many Manchester United players praised De Gea for more than a decade of his contribution to the team and paid respect to a Spanish goalkeeper on social media platforms. So, what do you think about David De Gea's career in Manchester United? Share your thoughts with us in the comment section. Alright, first things first, let's talk about David De Gea's alternative, the one and only Onana. So you're already aware our main goalkeeper for next season is going to be Onana. Rumors are suggesting that 55 million is the final deal number for Onana. There are also rumors pointing out that we could hear an official announcement in the next 48 hours, but we will have to wait and see what happens. Next up, a fascinating report from well-known Sky Sport reporter Florian Plattenberg. It states that Man United has reached personal agreement with Sofian Amrabat, a player who can serve as a nice alternative to Casemiro. Though no official negotiations have been made yet with Fiorentina, it seems that Erik Ten Hag favors the notion of having an alternative to Casemiro. Now, as you know, no player right now can truly be compared to Casemiro in terms of how he intercepts the ball and he can help other midfielders push forward on the pitch. The player is truly one of a kind. The main catch last season with Casemiro were the games he could not participate due to the red cards he received. If I'm not mistaken, he missed 7 games in total, which definitely cost us big time. Having an alternative to Casemiro can really provide Manchester United with more depth, but we will have to wait and see if we will be able to officially sign the player since the budget is tight and currently we have other priorities on the transfer market. But I'm interested to hear your takes on Sofian Amrabat and the possible move to Manchester United. Also, I want to touch on the situation of Axel Disasi. We have been linked with the player previously, and now according to Fabrizio Romano, Man United and Newcastle agents will meet up with Axel Disasi agents this week to discuss terms with the player's agents. As for strikers, the main striker Manchester United wants to acquire is Rasmus Højlund. According to Sky Sports, despite the gap in price tag, Man United heads are optimistic about finalizing Højlund's deal. Also, Goal has reported that Manchester United are looking to bring in a striker to ease the goal-scoring burden on Marcus Rashford, and 20-year-old Atlanta attacker Højlund is one of the names on the list. Also, according to Fabrizio Romano, personal agreements have been reached with Rasmus Højlund, and it is very possible that after Onana, Manchester United concentrate on finalizing the deal for Rasmus Højlund. Alright, next up, let's talk about Manchester United exit list. Right out the gate, let's discuss the latest when it comes to Mason Greenwood. According to CDS, Mason Greenwood to Atlanta is almost a done deal. Previous reports from the same outlet were suggesting that medical tests are supposed to happen this week. I think that Mason Greenwood could be part of the deal in order to acquire Rasmus Højlund, and it is extremely possible that it becomes a reality. Next up, according to Fabrizio Romano, Fred is really happy to be a part of Manchester United squad. The player ultimately wants more time to play and favors the idea of being transferred to another team, and the latest reports are suggesting that Fulham is interested in using the player's abilities. As for Harry Maguire, as per Fabrizio Romano, there will be a meeting between Ten Hag and Maguire to discuss his situation this week, and it is very possible that Maguire loses captaincy. Daily Mail also reported that Bruno Fernandes is the most likely contender to replace him as captain. Man United has put a 50 million price tag on Maguire, which might make it hard for Premier League clubs to actually want to show interest in the player. Alright, when it comes to Eric Bailly, Manchester United may terminate Eric Bailly's contract this summer, as the Sun has reported. What's more is that according to AS, the Spanish outlet, United may cut their losses by just letting Bay go. The player has been targeted by Real Betis, who are confident he could join them for free. As the reports are saying, it is very plausible for Bay to depart United since he has no spot in Ten Hag's team. But that does it for this video. Make sure to share your takes on all the news we have covered today. Thank you so much for sticking with me until the end. Consider leaving a like and subscribing to United Crew for the latest Man United news. If you want to see more, here are 2 videos that might catch your interest. But until next time, take care of yourself.